Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 12th to the 18th of August 2019. We have a couple of major events going on this week. We have Jupiter turning direct and Uranus turning retrograde, and then the full moon in Aquarius. So quite an active week, lots going on day by day, and we're also coming out of the Mercury retrograde, so maybe a little bit difficult to focus this week with so much activity going on behind the scenes. But it's certainly been a very intense summer with the Mercury retrograde and also the eclipses. So this is the final week where we get the messages of that, where we actually get to see what happened, why it happened, and what it means to us. So on Monday, Jupiter turns direct in Sagittarius. And since April, Jupiter's been retrograde in Sagittarius, his home sign. So this is a once in a 12-year cycle. And everything has been inspected behind the scenes. So any time a planet's retrograde, it takes us inwards. And Jupiter is connected to our sovereignty, to our majesty, to our largeness. So through this process, we've been brought face to face with any parts of ourselves that are less than majestic. We've been looking at our limitations, our perspective on where we're believing that we're smaller than we are or less than we are. And now it's time to wrap up that cycle and to step forwards with confidence and authenticity. And this energy goes very, very well with Leo and the coming full moon as well. So the whole week is about empowerment and letting go of restriction, being reborn, beginning a new 12-year cycle. The temperature changes on Tuesday as Uranus turns retrograde in Taurus, and this will go on until January 2020. So with Uranus passing through Taurus for the next 7 years, there'll be 7 retrogrades of roughly 5 months each. So this is one we need to pace ourselves for. We need to get to know the feeling of it and do the work over time. So Uranus is the visionary, very direct, won't tolerate any deception or fluff. So straight to the heart of the matter in Taurus. Unapologetic, direct truth. This challenges our mental, emotional conditioning, and externally will also challenge any outdated systems and traditions we'll start to see crumble and fall. So not particularly comfortable, but very, very necessary. If you're on the side of truth and vision, then taking a philosophical approach and realising that everything is happening for a reason will be the best way forward. So walking with grace and a timeless wisdom is the feeling for Monday and Tuesday, as these 2 major planets are changing direction, changing their tone. And by Wednesday, Thursday, we're approaching the full moon in Aquarius. So the Sun and Venus are together in Leo, and we can take this energy to light up our heart centres and solar centres. It's glowing, it's warm and creative. Definitely a month to turn our attention to creative pursuits, to calm the mind, to stop thinking so much and to feel and to play, but also to raise up our vibration and to shine our true light as well. This is what all of this is showing us at this very important window of time. And the window of time is running from the 1st, which was the new moon in Leo, right through to the 15th, which is the end of the Mercury retrograde and the full moon in Aquarius. So we're in a 2-week window now, an extended Lion's Gate. The Lion's Gate is normally said to be 8/8, the 8th of August, but as the new moon on the 1st was at 8 degrees and we're going all the way through with these other energies, I feel that we've got an extended period of time to really step into our power. With so much clearing going on, there's space now, there's room to expand into. All we need to do is accept and receive and let go of old ways of thinking to step into our fullness. But it's the numerology of this moon that's most interesting for me. It's at 22 degrees Aquarius. And that means the Sun is at 22 degrees Leo, but also so is Venus. So 22 is a very powerful number in numerology. It's the number of the master builder. So 22 degree Aquarius moon. Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac, so we've got 22s and 11s in there as well. And this also occurs at 13:31 UK time, so we've got a 13 mirrored. So if you're sensitive to energies, you'll have been feeling the great transformations that are going on at this time, all of these aspects working together. can be felt in every fibre and cell of our bodies. There's a soul calling to rise up and command our power in all of this. And on the same day, the Mercury retrograde shadow ends. So we've forensically cleared away all those perceptions of limitation, and we're finally ready to roar. So take some time to bathe in beauty, bask in magnificence, to love deeply and strongly, and to radiate your light at this very sacred time. Then we have another temperature change by the weekend as Mars marches into Virgo. And I feel there's a plan here. There's direct action. We've recalibrated, connected to who we really are, what we really want, our purpose, our direction. And really we've been training for years for this, we've been preparing. So as Mars goes through Virgo, it's time to put our heart into whatever's meaningful and put our intention into winning. There's a very victorious aspect to this. Not everything has to be difficult. All of the aspects this week are really showing us that we are ready to shine. So if you'd like to connect with your true light vibration, I am available to explore your birth chart soul plan with you, see where this is happening for you and where we can direct you to your highest purpose. So please do contact me, zoehines7@gmail.com, and I post daily at AstroZo on Facebook, at zoehines7 on Instagram, and these videos are on Zoe Astro on YouTube if you'd like to subscribe and share. So wishing you a wonderful week, step into your power, let go of the past, and let's really be the essential beings that we came here to be. So those are the horoscopes this week, and I'll see you next week.